The first steps to using breakout rooms in Zoom are enabling breakout rooms and updating your Zoom app. In a web browser, go to stonybrook.zoom.us, click sign in with your NetID password, and then authenticate with Duo if needed. From here, click on Settings and scroll to the Breakout Rooms section. In Breakout Rooms, you want to make sure it's enabled or blue, and if you want to be able to pre-assign participants to breakout rooms, check the box for allowing hosts to assign participants to breakout rooms when scheduling. Next is to update Zoom. So launch the Zoom app on your computer, and in the top right corner, click on your icon or initials and check for updates and click there. If you're prompted to update, go ahead and follow through if you have the time, and when you see you are up to date, you know you're ready to go. When you're in a Zoom session and you want to use breakout rooms, you can click on the breakout rooms icon near the bottom. If you don't see it, sometimes it's hidden under the ellipsis, the More menu, so you can click there and find it. When you first launch the breakout rooms in the Zoom, you'll see Create and the number of breakout rooms option there. You can change the number of breakout rooms you want to create by clicking the up or the down arrow or typing a new number in. Whatever number of rooms you've decided to make, at the bottom you'll see the estimate of how many people will be in each room based on the number of participants in the meeting and the number of rooms you're going to create. Then you have three options for how to assign. You can choose to assign automatically, and Zoom will take the participants and divide them between your rooms. You can choose to assign manually, where the rooms will be created and you can assign each person to the rooms as you want. Finally, you can also let participants choose rooms, and then no one will be assigned to any rooms and they can opt to go to whichever room they select. Regardless of which option you choose, you're actually able to manipulate the groupings once you get to this screen here. With automatic assignment, everyone's already in a room, so I can choose to click on the Move To option next to someone's name to choose to move them to a different room. I can also use the Exchange option to click on there and choose who I want to exchange that person with. The final option is if, for example, no one's assigned to any rooms. If you chose Let People Assign or Assign Manually, you can hold your mouse next to the room name, choose Assign, and then pick which people haven't been assigned you want to add to your room. A few other changes you can make here is renaming the rooms, perhaps giving the room name the topic that room should focus on. There's also an option on the bottom to add a room, and next to any specific room, the option to delete that room. In the bottom left of this menu, you'll see a gear or the word Options. Click on that for a few more settings. The first option, Allow Participants to Choose Room, lets you check that, and even if you've assigned people, they can choose their own rooms. Uncheck this if you don't want participants to move between rooms. The next option, Allow Participants to Return to the Main Session, gives all the participants in the breakout rooms a Leave Room option. This is usually okay unless you want to use the main room as a separate breakout room session, in which case you might not want people jumping into that unexpectedly. The third option, Automatically Move All Assigned Participants into Breakout Rooms, will move everyone automatically when you open the rooms. So if you don't check this, the participants have to click a Join Room button to actually go to the breakout rooms. So if you want fewer clicks for your participants, go ahead and check this box. The next option, Auto Close Breakout Rooms After, allows you to set an automatic timer on the breakout rooms. When you check the box, specify the number of minutes you want the breakout rooms to be open, and then they will automatically close down after that time. Finally, the countdown after closing breakout rooms. Even if you don't set an auto breakout room timer, when you choose to close the rooms, this will give everyone however many seconds you specify to finish up their conversations before they are brought back to the main room. Once you have your settings and participants set, go ahead and click Open All Rooms to launch the breakout rooms. If you check the box to automatically send participants to the breakout rooms, they will automatically go. Otherwise, they'll have to click a button to join the room. So on my screen now, I'm showing the left side is my presenter view, host view. On the right-hand side is a participant view. Now for communication, it's important to realize that once the breakout room starts, the chats are all completely separate. So in the main room is the host. If I send something in the main room chat, it's only viewable to people in the main room. And right now that's just me as the host. over in the breakout rooms, they have a completely separate chat, and anything they send in there will only be viewable by whomever's in the breakout room at that time. So as the host, when you want to communicate out to breakout rooms, you use the breakout room option called Broadcast Message to All. Click on that, type in what you want to broadcast to the breakout rooms, and all the breakout rooms will see that message. Important to note that broadcast message is only there for about 10 seconds, so your participants have to be paying attention for it to see it. It doesn't get added to the chat history, so tell participants to watch for them. Participants communicate with the host using Ask for Help. So they'll either see an Ask for Help button or they'll see it under the ellipses, the More options. Any co-hosts won't see this option, but when a participant clicks on that, they'll have the option to invite the host. Then the host, no matter where the host is, main room or breakout room, they'll see this pop-up that tells them who's asking for help and in which breakout room they are. As a host, you can click to join the breakout room directly from there, or you can choose later and join it from the breakout room menu later on. When the host clicks Join Breakout Room, they'll be sent to the breakout room. The screen kind of goes away for a moment, but it will come back and you'll be in the breakout room. And once I'm in that breakout room, any chats I send will be visible to the people in the breakout room while I'm in there. I can use microphone, video, screen share, any tools in the breakout room to communicate with that team. And when I'm ready to leave there, I can click on Leave Room and leave breakout room to go back to the main room. I had previously assigned one of the participants to be my co-host, Bob Smith. When you have a co-host, even if you haven't allowed all participants to move between rooms or choose their own rooms, co-hosts can. So the co-host would select breakout rooms or the ellipses breakout rooms, and that will pull up an option for them to switch between rooms. If you've enabled this function for everyone, everyone would have this option. So they'll see the list of rooms, the one they're in will show leave, and that will take them to the main room, and the other ones will show join. In the breakout rooms, the participants have access to the same tools they had access to in the main room. So if they can unmute in the main room, use their video, screen share, chat, then they can do those in the breakout room as well. In some cases, I found that even if they can't do it in the main room, they still can in the breakout rooms. And also, if you want people to be able to do something in the breakout rooms, make sure you enable it in the main room first by clicking on security, checking what you want them to be able to do, and then launching the breakout rooms. If participants have signed in incorrectly or joined late, you might find they're unassigned participants when you start your breakout rooms. You'll be able to tell by the red circle with a number in it on the breakout rooms indicators. For the unassigned participants, click Assign To and choose their room to remedy this. When you're ready to end those sessions, from the breakout rooms menu, click Close All Rooms. If there was a countdown timer set, the room will have that many more seconds and then everyone will be brought back to the main room. They can also click Return to Main Session to return sooner.